others or myself, whether the situation is not favorable, also accepting the way it's supposed to be, right? Allowing or accepting myself, whether it's dislike or not the way I want, being in align with it. That is tolerance. Tolerant mind is our topic. Tolerant mind means open mind, opening our mind. That is broad, thinking in a broad way. When we are open for the things, what happens? The mind works like a parachute. It flies because everything will be clear. The situation or people, whoever is not in favor the way I want, but because of my openness, I can accept them the way they are. That, sorry, Hindi, Hindi, in the phone you can get the translation. Okay, make sense. Okay. So, for example, if we want to say, when we are dealing with young adults, when we are dealing with young people, what happens? Their way of doing will be totally different. So, to accept them, we need to have the tolerant mind. This tolerant mind, for example, their tastes are different, their way of living is different, their way of thinking is different, their opinions are different, but still we have to go in align with it. For example, teenagers at home, right? They will be so much different from what the parents are. But what happens? We accept, because this is very essential. And if they like or not, with patience, we have to move along. That is the power of tolerance. Tolerance also brings forgiveness. If somebody is doing a mistake repeatedly, the tolerant mind is needed to forgive them their mistakes. Otherwise, what happens? There will be a difference. There will be a break in the connection relationship. So, tolerance is today's world. It's very, very essential. It's the most important power of the world is needed. You all accept? Tolerance is needed, right? It's definitely needed. Tolerance, when the person has a tolerant mind, their patience also will increase. For example, if they had to bend for some situations, they will be ready to do as necessary. It won't bother them because the patience will also increase. People like to be around with the people who are tolerant because they are light, and there will not be any restrictions around, and it gives easiness to everyone, lightness to everyone, right? And sometimes some people think that I am tolerating so much, and others, the way others are doing is not right. You see that, right? Others are not doing right, I am tolerating. My way is right. But instead, one has to look into the self. Everyone is tolerating. My way is right, and the other person's way is also right. No one is wrong. No one is wrong because we are different. Our thoughts are different. Our ideas are different. Opinions are different. The way we do the things are different. So, when we really look into the topic of tolerance, everyone need to understand we all are so unique. Everyone's way of doing is unique. Everyone is right. Just think no one is wrong, no one is different. No one is wrong, and only I am right. Everyone is right. Only the ideas are different because each person way of thinking perception is different. You all with me? Right? So when we have the tolerance, for example, take the relationship of mother and a child. The mother tolerates the child. Whatever the child does, mother will be always loving and patience. The mother won't complain on child, does they? No, right? Mother will have a lot of patience and love because 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 their child belong to them. But the same love with the level of spirituality, if we apply and have the patience for every situation, for everyone, the tolerance power will increase. I remember like a tree, a big tree, deeply rooted. The roots are deeply into the ground so that the tree can stand straight. Even the very heavy wind comes, storms come, the tree will withhold. If the roots are not strong, what happens? The tree come down, falls down, right? The same way, when we are tolerant, whatever the situations comes in front of us, or whatever the person's habits or person's way of doing things, it will not affect, and moreover we will give them in return the forgiveness, the mercy and respect, so that they will get an opportunity to check in and, if needed, to transform. On the other hand, tolerance, we also have to think of the self, myself. Sometimes tolerant means only we think tolerating others, tolerating situations, but I have to tolerate myself also. I know it looks little different, right? Tolerating myself means, for example, if a person has the sanskar of getting angry or irritation, it's not in their control at that moment, right? They get angry, and then what happens? They feel bad about it. They think about that situation. But instead, what we had to do? We had to tolerate it, accept it. If I accept that I did a mistake, it gives me a chance to work on myself. If I don't accept that I did a mistake, I will be in guilt, I regret, or sometimes I will be blaming others. And this is a long process, it continues. When I have a guilt or regret, what happens? I will go low. My capacity will reduce and my energy levels will be depleting, which is not good. So accept it. Whatever happened, that's okay. Yes, it happened. Now, what I had to do? I had to learn from it. Next time, how to correct myself. how not to do the same type of mistake. Past is past. So, by accepting myself, my weaknesses, my old habit, I can change my weakness. I can change my habits. This is how I can help myself. This requires lot of tolerant power. Agree? Right? So, and these days we see many people going through so much because of there will be a conflict in their ideas. If there is lot of conflict among the two people living together, what happens eventually? They will go to a third person for help, right? For example, if a couple, which is a common problem, right? A couple is facing little challenges among themselves. They go to a counselor. What the counselor does? First, they take one person into the room and talk to them. When they talk to the first person, the counselor feels, so yeah, it's good. Whatever this person is saying is absolutely makes sense. Yes, this person is right. And then that person will go away, and the next person comes, like a couple. First, wife comes, wife will give the clear picture, and the counselor feels it is good. And the next husband comes. From husband's side, if she listens, that also looks good. So, what happens? What is happening here? Both are right. No one is wrong. But both are different. When two people are different, there will be conflict. So, what happens? They are not understanding each other because they are not seeing the other person from their angle. Everyone in their own side, they are checking and feeling they are right, the other person is wrong. But if I be in the position of a second person and see, definitely I can understand that they also right, I am also right. And when I understand the other person also right, what happens? The conflict will be resolved. If I don't, if I don't agree, then this leads to intolerance. What the counselor is doing here? Counselor is helping to see each other's angle, being a third person. So sometimes, if the situation comes in my life, within myself also, I should see the situation as a second person, not never feel that this is mine. If I see any situation as mine, definitely I will not see the wrong in that. It's not wrong. It will definitely we will not see the correction in that because we always feel I'm right. We might be right, but sometimes we need to change also. So, always checking is so much important. This requires patience, tolerance, openness, right? Open mind is very important. When I am open, I can tolerate everyone, every situation. I will be a good listener to understand the other person, and I can understand what their point is, and I will be inclined with the trust of others. Tolerance is a very good, very important power, very spiritual power that increases with one's own checking, acceptance, and this acceptance brings stability within. If I accept what are my weaknesses. I will be stable in the situation. If I accept others as they are and see them they are different, if the situation, if the people are not doing the things as per my wish, still I will be stable inside. Stable means not being affected with others' ideas, right? Others' way of thinking. Always be strong, unshakable. Tolerance brings that. So how to really practice, how to really make myself more tolerant person? What meditation helps, right? Do you think meditation is the biggest tool? When I meditate, what happens? My mind will be calm and I will be understanding with clear thoughts. I will be restful and peaceful. This increases my inner power of stability. The tolerance will increase because I can accept the things as they are, as needed, right? So this is the most important meditation. By practicing every day, going inwards and checking myself, I can change my inner weaknesses or inner habits which are not helping me, and I can make myself strong. With that strength, I can give others also the support and tolerate them, whatever they are, and helps them to move forward by understanding as they are. No one in this world is perfect. Everyone is unique. Everyone has to change, check. First, we check, change, because we all are souls, human beings. Now it's we are working on ourselves. So always think that everyone is different, everyone is unique. Because we all are different and unique, this is so beautiful. Otherwise, everyone is so perfect, everything is perfect. How it looks? The world looks like a robot's. Everyone functioning as a machine. Here, every scene is different. Every person is different. Everyone's ideology is different. Opinions are different. We had to just accept them, welcome them. No one is wrong. No one is. Huh? Yes. Yes. So this is the time to work on ourselves. The more I open myself, the more I can enjoy changing, right? Okay. Any questions? Acceptance is everything. Accept myself, accept others, accept situations. Everything will be smooth and there will be change eventually. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Okay, now we will go into meditation. Brother will guide us into meditation. If you have any questions, you can put it in chat box. So at the end, we can take the questions. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Sit comfortably. Make sure your back is straight and sit in a position in which you can sit for a few minutes without moving. Relax your muscles and see yourself as a divine point of light and energy. I, the spiritual energy, thinks, speaks, and perform actions. And I am much more powerful. I am an eternal being, a spiritual, powerful being. I am a divine point of energy, an eternal, imperishable energy. And when I see myself in this dimension, I go beyond the physical dimension, a physical dimension where there is a beginning and an end. I am beyond that. I am peaceful, loveful energy, a very stable energy. Things which happen in life can be of ups and downs, but I, the soul, the spiritual energy, am beyond all this physical dimension, because in this physical world there is constant change. And being tolerant means to understand myself and understand the world, the situations. And through understanding, there is this patience, compassion. Understanding allows me to see things very clearly. have an ability to see beyond the physical things. And when I exercise this speciality, I become flexible, easy, and this flexibility helps me to face adverse situations. Tolerance means accepting as it is, whether it is people, whether it is situation, while understanding when I accept the situation or a problem, I can deal with peace. I can deal with patience. Tolerance means understanding the differences which we have and accept it. Accept the differences because I know within that each and every human being is different. Everyone is unique. And so there will be difference of opinion, difference of thinking. When I accept this, I become tolerant of those things. Am I seeing things in a right way? Am I understanding people's personality, where they are coming from? Accept the situations which I am put forward to, and there is always a way out. A tolerant mind can find a solution with an ease. And I now know that mind is very, very powerful. Let me use my mind in a very positive, constructive way. My quality is of peace and love. Let me radiate this light of peace and light of love, which makes me powerful. I am grounded when I am at peace. I just have to channelize my energy of thoughts in a positive and constructive way. This helps me to find my innate qualities, the divinity within, and coming from this dimension of light, I see everything here in this physical world is temporary and it is easily resolvable. I promise myself that I will always be in the right frame of mind. I will always be positive and constructive, and that is my strength. And this strength helps me to be tolerant. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Any
Om
questions? Anyone has any
Om Shanti.
questions? Okay, thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Om Shanti. And very nice.
Om Shanti. Thank you.